Okay, I'm running a 4-hour chart with a 15 or a 5-minute chart actually. 5 minutes is about thin as I can slice it, I think. Now, last night there was 8 hours of consolidation here on this 4-hour chart. Now, this is like the first really small range we've had, other than I guess this one here, which is a nice breakout. So that was 8 hours of just, this is 100 pips between these horizontal lines here. But notice how they came down and stopped. If you were trying to sell into that with a stop entry system, of course you would have had your protection stop up here. So you lost that much, I guess, right? Of course, I don't really know who would think this thing could actually go down more than this here. I think, which is like a 14-year low here at like 111, I think. Yeah, it's pretty low. So I did a, I got in a little bit of this. Of course, I didn't ride this whole thing because it was just, and I wasn't about to short here because I knew we were filling this huge void, and it just has to fill that hole. Once it took out this this peak here, wow, another. Now these are 10 pip horizontal lines here, so that's another what 40-50 pips blammo. And so selling up here was kind of a little dangerous, only for the sake of how wide would you put your stop. So I run pretty tight there, but now I'm looking to buy because we came back to where we broke out. So getting in here, this top becomes a bottom. This internal support or internal resistance here of this zone here now becomes the support zone. So I guess you could box that in there. Not to say you can't replunge that or even go right down to all the way back down again. I'm just going to go to the 1 hour here because I have no patience. But here's what it looked like here when they stopped out all this consolidation and then just took off like a rocket. So I think we can still take off here. I hate to chase it, but I'm going to put some buy stops above. I'm just not good at chasing markets. I always feel like I'm just going to get, like I'm the last guy to the party. Of course, on a 5-minute chart, I don't think it's so much of a situation on that because it's such a dynamic situation. You're getting right in there. You're hitting the key here. You got 5 minutes to hit that sell button, and you take about 30 pips. Now this marching up here, maybe here where it tapered down, and you got these lower highs, and there's a triangle here of sorts. I think entering there would be cool. But I do think this destines for a major retrace of like 500 pips in the long run. Of course, I'll just be looking to get in on every little wave here just to keep my risk, my exposure down, and keep me from blowing up the account, which I've done so many times in the old days. Doing like a demo for kicks. But it's easy to get carried away here and not realize the scale of dynamics where you're spending all this time in a 20 pip kind of doldrums where the range traders are just cleaning up, and it's just there's nothing really going on. But there's that classic ram it down. You could put a pending right there to buy, or you could be the breakout guy and just say, well, I'll trade the breakout there, but I like to keep taking the breakout zone down to here, so you just keep tightening up the risk. And then when it does break out, because if they broke out there, you got to put a 30 pip stop in. A little too wide for my taste. Like 15 to 25 pips is as tight as stop. If you're wrong after 15 on a 5-minute chart scalping, you're wrong in 20 pips, you're wrong. Or you're just, the market's so quiet, there's no real, there's not enough action to really, win or lose that much. You just kind of get chopped up in the spread and commissions and get frustrated. But a 5-minute chart, right now we're at 7:40 Eastern Standard Time, so you got about 45 minutes till the bottom of the hour they come out with some news typically, and it almost seems like even when there was no news on the holidays, the market was moving because I think people have written robots or algorithms to take advantage of the bottom of the hour factor and just do whatever it does regardless. And it seems like you could see the just pure robots getting in there, or just people saying, "Oh, this is always," or they're just following the lead of the bottom of the hour turns. Because my target here is to get here. Of course, my dream is that we go and attempt to take out the high of the day, and then maybe pull back, and I can reload the wagon here. But this was 10 minutes here of pullback. I guess you got a cute little top became a bottom there, and sum up a little bit on that. I'm almost ready to get out of the trade. I'm almost always ready to get out of these trades because they just keep smashing it back, and like if you just wait another 10 minutes or 10 days or whatever your time frame is, there's always another place to get back on the train. But I do think we could at least come up into this where this broke out. Of course, if you change the 15, yeah, see the 15, if I bought into this, I'd just feel like I'm chasing it. Anyways, we could come back to this. But look at this beautiful half hour pullback and then to the moon. This was amazing. This was the Sunday night or Monday morning in Europe open. Come down and do a 20 pip stomp out the last 20 pips of this thing, and going to the monthly. Just mind-blowing. Just a mind-blowing sell-off there. I don't know if you could even really get your brain around this sell-off. It's just unreal. That's why I just like the 5-minute chart. I'm just happy to make 40 pips, man. I don't need to. Okay, I had some buy stops in there that I put on this little pullback here, so. Let's see if it can take out this, come up in here and just tag that bar. So even right here, it's almost a sell for the market makers, but I think they will try to grab it to this, bid it up to that, and then, getting out right here. Screw them. So yeah, wait for the pullback, and then I typically go like this, and I buy on the pullbacks there, and that's 15 minutes. Actually, this here is a 15-minute order. That's a 15, and there's a 30. And I probably got about anywhere from 10 to 15 stops on that. And that's how that rolls. Oh, see, we're gonna go up there. But I just don't like to expose myself to too much of this because, like I said, go to the 1-minute chart. 1-minute chart, definitely, if you're super impatient, you really got a lot of wonderful, buy at the market. You really buy at the market in these situations, where my orders are limit entries, but here you could actually trade at the market. I think the only way you can't trade at the market is 1-minute chart. Like here, sell, 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 and the small blacks buy. If you're buying a small 1-minute guy, that's. But here comes the pullback. So they wanted to grab the guys at the breakout thing there. So now, since I'm flat, waiting for them to fill, and as they pull it back, I'm kind of like I can stack that in. And I figure, yeah, if we take out that bottom, but if they come back and fill me on this stack of orders here, that's the best scenario there. But yeah, just sit tight, wait for that to fill. Just can't imagine buying here and putting a stop here and risking 20 pips. I'd rather have them bring it back to compress it down into this. Or stop when these guys get stopped out here. For the guy that's long, he has a stop there. That's where I want to get in. and certainly the same in the other direction.